Are we live? Maybe, maybe. Let's see. Welcome, if you can hear me. I'm just gonna make sure that the stream is live. Let's see. Just a moment. Double check. Oh, alright, I can hear myself. There's a slight lag, but have to double check also that the video feed is functioning. Yep, the cursor is moving. Great. Alright, welcome to the Entire Retreat podcast. So, today I asked ChatGPT that give me a interesting country, as I always do, and then I want topics and subtopics that could be explorable in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And drum roll, please. That's my best drum roll impersonation, but yeah, it gave me Iceland. Iceland, how do I rotate the globe? God mode, rotating the globe, and we have Iceland. Never been to Iceland, never been to many places in the world, but I'm actually quite excited because of this. And I'm gonna change the flight conditions to a different time because because it's slightly dark there. But actually, me living in Finland, dare to say that I'm understanding the Icelanders maybe better than the average human on the earth. But it's because I believe they have what we call kaamos in Finland, also in Iceland, meaning that the sun never rises or is high in the sky for a long time in the winter time, or for a long duration of time. I'm just trying to put it on somewhere midday. The time, I mean. I'm explaining because I'm recording to Anchor for a podcast on the same time, so those seeing the video feed understand why I try to explain to my best abilities what I see, so the audio format is usable in Anchor, the podcast application. I'm gonna take the Textron Aviation Beechcraft King Air 350i. Why can't I fly? Oh, I have... Yep. For the listeners, I must choose a airport first. And it's the Keflavik Sorry if I can't pronounce that correctly. My Icelandish is only coming from following specific strongmen on their social media channel, and I have seen what's the word? The Eurovision song contest movie with Will Ferrell on Netflix. I can't remember the right name, but for Fire Saga or something like that. A great movie. Highly recommend you watch it. Just to get familiar with the quirky and crazy culture surrounding Eurovision. But yeah, now we are in Kefla week, I believe. And I'm opening my trusted chat companion here. No, that was not it. That was... Yeah, I'm live. Alright. I have to check because I have had some problems with getting OBS functioning. So yeah, we are live and we have a video and audio feed. That's great. The first thing, or I actually asked for, I'm not sure if I can go through them all, but I asked for 5 things that are explorable, or 5 main topics that are indirectly or directly explorable and relatable, and yeah, they are connected to real places in real life Iceland. So I'm challenging, yeah, myself of course, but then I'm trying to get the chat, the AI, to actually give me a practical list I can use when I'm streaming these podcasts. And the first thing of those 5 is the Northern Lights experience in Reykjavik. The second one, geothermal wonders of the Golden Circle. The third one, exploring the haunting beauty of Vatnajökull National Park. The fourth one, historical perspective in Pingvellir National Park. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly. And the fifth and final main topic. Where is it? Yeah, there. Coastal charm in Akureyri. And the Eyjafjörður Fjord. Those speaking Icelandish are surely having a great laugh right now, but yeah. Just to be clear, I like Icelandic, how the twang and tone in it sounds. But yeah, my pronunciation is what it is, and I'm sure somebody can enlighten me what I can do better regarding that. But yeah, I have these 5 topics, and then I asked for a positive, a negative, a controversial, and a unknown subtopic. So each of these 5 have a positive, a negative, a controversial, and an unknown subtopic to it. So I'm trying my best to go through those and fly to the actual locations that the chat, the AI, claims to have a connection with this topic. So hopefully we can find these places and yeah, discuss about it. Now I'm revving up my engines and taking off. I have the VRF map on, and I believe we were in Yeah, I forgot the name of the of the airport. Was it Keflavik or something like that? Sorry in advance for butchering all these names, and just a small disclaimer, I'm using the chat for the knowledge as I do not know I'm not familiar with Iceland in general, so if there are some incorrect facts in the podcast, you can correct me, or just know that this is not this is for entertainment. This is there could be some mistakes in the facts and so on, so please understand. Now I'm trying to find no, do not touch the trim. Oh, we are. Why is the aircraft? Sorry, I'm still ascending, trying to get the nose down and trying to get to a speed so that the aircraft is stable. Where do I have the landing gear? Landing gear. At some point, surely I'm gonna know how these different aircrafts work. Oh, landing gear. Landing gear up. Nice. How these different aircrafts work, because as I said in the last stream, slowly but surely I'm gonna get familiar with them. And 2 degrees. Oh no. Why is the... Oh, we are crashing. We are so crashing. Or are we? Yeah, I have problems with the trim. When I try to adjust it slightly, it goes crazy and goes to the maximum value. I don't understand why. But yeah, we are still in the air. Can I... No, again, maximum value. Why? Yeah, we are stalling. Where's the... Whoa, we are plummeting. Calm down, calm down. Not too fast. We have proper problems here regarding flight, because I'm a crappy pilot. That's a certain fact. I just told you that ChatGPT may give you false facts, but now I'm giving you a certain fact, and that's that I am a shitty pilot. Now we have trim on what? 0.2 degrees. Can you calm down? Plane, please. Alright. That's what I wanted. Alright, so now we are semi-calm. But yeah, let's continue. Took almost forever to get the plane to behave. The Northern Light experience in Reykjavik, I'm not sure if I can... I do genuinely, I do not know if the game renders, or yeah, if there are Northern lights in the game. So for that to work, I should actually change the time Can I do it? Without anything crashing? 12 PM. Oh, I can do it. Alright. So now we're flying at night for a moment, just to see. What? No, I'm so bad at this. Restart. So I'm trying to fly at night to see if the game, if the game has northern lights, or it's the word aurora borealis or something like that. If it has those. Where's my cursor? There. Let's put it at night before we ascend. So close to midnight. Or midnight. Yeah. So now, how do I get it? Oh yeah, X of course. So now there's midnight. Midnight in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and we are at Keflavik. Taking off again. And yeah, I'm giving it a short time just to test if there are northern lights in the game. That's our first topic, our first destination or interesting. Yeah, you could say location. We are in a location, and the location is Iceland. So let's see if we can see some northern lights. Northern lights, something I have not seen even though I live in Finland. Or actually maybe as a child some, but yeah, one of those memories you're not sure if it's a dream or if I actually saw them as a young boy. But yeah. Now we're taking off. I was scared for a moment that the plane are not going to lift off. But yeah, ChatGPT says that in Reykjavik. So now I'm gonna open. Come on, do not tilt over plane. Yeah.
Easy 2259er, follow the aircraft on final. Wind calm, clear to land runway 28.
So we are, I believe we are.
Clear to land runway 28, easy 2259er.
Reykjavik is there. Yeah, I'm using Google Earth to look where exactly Reykjavik is. Should be somewhere. No, wait. This plane is doing whatever it wants and nothing what I want.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, did you copy?
Yep, I'm turning the plane again. Inland. Approximately towards Reykjavik. But as of right now, no northern lights. Let's take the landing gear. Up. Dare not touch the trim. It's going badonkers.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, did you copy?
Take down on the power to 50%. Hopefully that keeps the nose more down. Beautiful game again. I'm driving. I was about to say driving, but I'm flying. It's midnight in Iceland. I'm gonna keep close to the coast because Reykjavik is a coastal town, yes.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, please acknowledge.
I hear your flight control, but I'm not able to answer you right now. Keflavik Airport. Yeah, alright, we are close, so we should be heading towards Reykjavik if we hold this northern western coastline as our
Sierra Kilo ATC services terminated.
guide.
Good day.
Alright. And hunting for Aurora Borealis. Let's see. The Northern Light experience in Reykjavik. This is me reading what the AI chat said. A positive aspect with 3 subpoints. Spectacular display visible from the city. Alright. The second one, community-driven efforts to enhance experiences regarding, I don't know, tourism or just, I don't know, maybe just celebrating the natural phenomenon. C, or the third one, local myths and folklore about the lights. Alright, something we could explore a little further as we fly towards it. That was the positive one. The negative ones is light pollution impacting visibility. Those from Iceland or those who know or see on a I'm not sure if you can say on a regular basis Northern Lights. Is that a thing or a problem? Light pollution impacting visibility. And we're talking about Northern Lights here. The second negative one is mitigation strategies in Reykjavik. Alright. The third one is conflicts between stargazers and environmentalists. I'm not sure what that means, but maybe that's relatable or has to do with the tourism and so on. I mean, it's a beautiful phenomenon, the Northern Lights, and maybe just people or a lot of people want to see it, and there's an environmental question rising up from that. I saw once, I may be wrong, but I saw a documentary, or was it in news here in Finland, regarding Reykjavik. Reykjavik also, but I mean Iceland in general, and that I may be wrong, but tourism is a large portion of their economics, and hence, hence because it's so successful and there's a lot of people visiting Iceland, there has been questions born or concerns born that tourism may be damaging Iceland's nature, and I'm sure also again, as a Finn, we're not that many per square kilometer here, and I believe it's the same thing in Iceland. We like our peace respectfully. Maybe it's the same in Iceland, and therefore also too much people, a lot of tourism, maybe bothering some Icelandic residents, the natives. Yeah. A controversial point regarding the hole that is Northern Lights in Iceland is that it's the same environmental concerns due to increased alright. The chat actually it mentions that what I just talked about. So environmental concerns due to increased tourism. The second controversial one is regulating access to popular viewing spots. Yeah, it has to do with the same thing. Too much people in one place damages the nature, even though maybe people visiting this place do not want to harm the nature on purpose. It's just something. I mean, if there are a lot of people or animals or whatever, lot of stuff, lot of individuals in one place, it's natural that the nature is tested. It's gonna take its toll. Yeah, and the third controversial one is balancing tourism revenue with conservation efforts. So the controversial one and the negative one more or less has to do with the same worries that tourism is more negative than positive. Then some unknown facts regarding the northern lights. I believe we are now flying over Reykjavik. For those listening on the podcast, we are flying in the dark at 11, almost 12,000 feet, and the lights of the city is visible, but I have no particular northern lights visible, so nevertheless a beautiful night scene in the skies above Reykjavik, Iceland. Yeah, back to the unknown part. The unknown / party fact that most of you may not know is that indigenous perspectives on northern lights, mystical stories tied to the specific locations and the lights, scientific discoveries related to auroras in Icelandic folklore. And yeah, we had before this mention about folklore, and I'm gonna ask ChatGPT about these specific locations, if there are any, and the general folklorish like backstory, the history of it. So could you tell me more about these mystical stories tied to specific locations and the lights, meaning the northern lights, and generally about the folklores tied to the northern lights in Iceland? See if it understands my rambling. The chat is hell-bent on explaining everything in Finnish to me, even though I have updated the guidelines for it. I had once that I live in Finland in there, and after that it has sometimes answered me in Finnish, and I of course understand it, but there's a lot of you that I assume do not understand, so I want my answers in English. The good thing is that I can just ask it, or just write or say English and it understands, and then it translates the same answer in English. No, from the beginning, please.
Certainly, odd-ode. The mystique of the Northern Lights and the associated stories in Iceland are truly captivating. Here are a few tales and places related to the Northern Lights. 1. Secret viewing spot in Arskaksander. Story. Asterisk in the small village of Arskogsander, there's a tale of a secret viewing spot where locals gather to admire the northern lights. Legend has it that this place has always been particularly favorable for witnessing the auroras. Photography. Asterisk envision a picture of a beautiful beach with a view of the northern lights dancing in the sky. 2. Hafi Forest Ghost Story. Story. Asterisk in the Hafi Forest near Akureyri, a story circulates about a forest spirit that protects the northern lights. Locals believe that by respecting the forest, the auroras reveal themselves even more brilliantly. Photography. Asterisk capture lights peeking through the trees, creating a mysterious atmosphere. 3. Rocky shore and mermaids in Akranes. Story. Asterisk Akrane shore is said to be the residence of mermaids. Legend has it that these mermaids dance under the northern lights, and if you're lucky, you might catch a glimpse of them on the beach. Photography. Asterisk eternalize the rocky formations on the shore, perhaps with light trails dancing above. 4. Northern Lights and Lapland traditions. Story. Asterisk
Lapland.
Iceland has a strong tradition
Finnish Lapland.
related to the Northern Lights and Lapland tales. Stories tell of how the Laplanders harness the power of the lights for communication with the spirit world. Photography. Asterisk capture people dressed in traditional attire under the northern lights, showcasing the beauty of the tradition. 5. Mythical horses of Husavik. Story. Asterisk in the town of Husavik, a story circulates about mythical horses illuminated by the northern lights. It is believed that these horses are particularly sensitive to the energy of the lights. Photography. Asterisk capture an image of horses under the northern lights, tying into the tale of these mythical beings. Through these stories and locations, you can delve deeper into the enchanting world of Iceland's northern lights. Is there a specific story or place you'd like to learn more about?
Yeah, alright. So quite comprehensive. Secret viewing spot in Arskogsandur. I'm having fun trying to pronounce this. Yeah, so in a small village of the name I just said, there's a tale of a secret viewing spot where locals gather to admire the northern lights. Legend has it that this place has always been particularly favorable for witnessing the auroras. I'm gonna copy this name. Arskogsandur, and put it into Google Earth. Is it far from here? It's actually quite far from here. It's in the center of Iceland, but at the far northern coast. So I have to find another airport or fly for a moment. Let's see if we have something else that it's closer. I'm gonna actually ask ChatGPT of these aforementioned points regarding northern lights. Are any of the locations close to Reykjavik? Yeah, it's great because it can actually explain, or it understands what I'm asking and It's a continuum, so Odd Ode. Among the locations mentioned, the one closest to Reykjavik is the secret viewing spot in Árskógsandur. Also, alright, so the one in the center and most north of Iceland is the closest one. It's a small village, and while not right in Reykjavik, it's relatively accessible from the capital. The other locations, such as Höfði Forest, Akranes, Akranes, and Húsavík, are situated farther away from Reykjavik, requiring more extensive travel to reach. Yeah, also, alright, I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, but it's approximately northeast of Reykjavik. Let's step on it. I have already 44% of my fuel left, but %90 engine power, and we are climbing. That's alright. But actually I would like to be closer down to the ground, just to see the magnificent scenery of Iceland. And now I'm gonna change so that we are driving. Flying. At daytime. I can change back to nighttime when we are closer to the difficult name I mentioned it before with the northern lights. The second point, let's Höfði Forest ghost story. Maybe we can drive to that in the meantime. Höfði Forest ghost story. Can I? Höfði. Is this the right place? Oh, it's a Reykjavik. Höfði. How do I write that? Höfði. Yeah, that's correct. So Höfði is in Reykjavik. Maybe? Yeah, everything Höfði in Google Earth is in Reykjavik. So are we close to this place? Höfði Lighthouse. Is that close? Yeah, so it's in the Reykjavik shore. Yeah, let's see if I can find it before I crash again. Where's the count? There, Reykjavik. This plane likes to climb a lot. Landing gear. I don't need landing gear. I'm at 21.8 thousand feet, so just have to watch out that I do not speed with the plane too fast, and I'm gonna break it. You can see the curvature of the Earth at 20,000 feet. But there should be a lighthouse down here. Don't text and fly. but I'm gonna do that now. Tell me more about Hefty Forest ghost story. And is it in Reykjavik? Landing gear. I'm not gonna put on landing gear. I'm gonna circle down. Oh, now the red area at 245 knots is coming closer. So let's not destroy this airplane before we have ascended down. Yeah, it talked Finnish to me again. So I'm gonna ask it for English.
Apologies for the confusion, Odd Ode. Let me share more about the Hafi Forest ghost story near Akureyri. Story. In the peaceful embrace of Hafi Forest, near Akureyri, locals tell a tale of a forest spirit, a guardian of the northern lights. The story suggests that by respecting and cherishing the forest, this spirit enhances the brilliance of the auroras that grace the sky above.
Akureyri.
Location. Hafi Forest is situated near the town of Akureyri, which is in northern Iceland, not in Reykjavik.
Alright. Not in
To
Reykjavik.
experience this enchanted forest and potentially catch a glimpse of the northern lights under its protective canopy, you'd need to travel to Akureyri. Photography. Imagine capturing the mystique of the forest, with its ancient trees and pathways, illuminated by the dancing northern lights above. It creates a scene of both natural beauty and the magic of folklore. If you're interested in exploring this mystical forest and the associated ghost story, planning a visit to Akureyri would be the way to go. Anything else you'd like to know or explore?
Akureyri. So not here. In Reykjavik. So next one. Where is it? Akureyri is... It's more closer to the difficult word, name. It's actually really close. Both of them are... Yeah, I can't explain. I'm looking at Google Earth and there are two... both places are near the glaciers in the middle of northern Iceland. And the glaciers, I say glaciers because there are mountain tops that are white in Google Earth, so... Let's see, I'm gonna fly towards this northern part and figure out as we go regarding the other points. That was the second one of 5 ones. So, rocky shores and mermaids in Akranes. Where is Akranes in Iceland? It's a city? And oh, it's actually here. So, Akranes is close to Reykjavik. Or relatively close. It's on the other side of the water. It's maybe actually this one. That's Reykjavik at our tail. So Akranes. It's there. Alright, that's Akran. It's on the other side. At our right wingtip. For those who are watching the stream on YouTube. Entire retreat. is the channel for those only listening to the podcast. Yeah, at our right wingtip is Akranes. Oh, it's so difficult to get to. There, right wingtip. Wingtip, yeah. So let's head there. I'm gonna kill the power. Landing gear, alright. Hopefully it's not too distracting when the warning repeats itself. But yeah, down there in Akrane, no, I believe it's not Akranes, but Akranes. There are, was it mermaids? Rocky shores and mermaids in Akranes. Could you tell me more about the rocky shores and mermaids in Akranes? There's a nice piece of a mountain here on the northern side of Akranes also. Is that a old volcano? Not sure, but the middle of this mountainous natural formation seems to be caved in a little, so. That's why I reason that it could be a volcano.
Certainly, odd ode. It seems there might be a slight misunderstanding in the name, but I'll provide information about rocky shores and mermaids in the context of Akranes, which is a town in Iceland. Let's dive into the tale.
Didn't hear that
Location,
I pronounced it wrongly. I don't know.
Akranes. Story. Along the rocky shores of Akranes, a captivating legend speaks of mermaids that are said to make this coastal area their home. According to local lore, these mystical beings are known to dance beneath the enchanting glow of the northern lights.
Again, northern lights, yeah.
It's believed that if you're fortunate enough, you might catch a glimpse of these mermaids along the shoreline, adding an extra touch of magic to the aurora experience. Photography. Imagine capturing the rugged beauty of Akrane's rocky coastline, with the northern lights casting their ethereal glow in the night sky. Visualize the play of light and shadow on the rocks, creating a mystical ambiance where, according to legend, mermaids might make an appearance.
Rocky shores.
If you're intrigued by
we
the
are above it
combination
now.
of folklore, rocky landscapes, and the potential presence of mermaids, Akranes offers a unique setting for exploration. Anything else you'd like to know or explore?
Where specifically is it? Where specifically in Akranes are these mermaid tales originating from? I'm gonna read this. I must clarify that the concept of mermaids in Akranes, like many folklore tales, is based on local legends and myths rather than specific locations. Alright. In these stories, the rocky shores of Akranes are often depicted as a general setting where mermaids are believed to dwell and dance under the northern lights. If you're looking to explore these mythical aspects, consider wandering along Akrane's scenic coastline, perhaps capturing the essence of the rocky shores during your visit. Keep in mind that these tales are part of the rich cultural fabric, and the magic lies in the imaginative narratives rather than the pinpointed locations. Alright, fair enough and well explained. But yeah, I'm gonna fly past Cranes, and just continue more north. So from Keflavik to Reykjavik to Cranes. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm about to say sunset, but as I look out from my window and the clock in Finland is 12:37, so not the sun is not this far down, but in like 2 hours, 3 hours, it's gonna look like this. I feel you, Icelanders. I feel you. Kaamos is here. It's dark. It's dark almost all the way through the day. Yeah, I'm gonna give you some throttle. Stop repeating landing gear. But yeah, here the city, or was it town, of Cranes with rocky shores, or a rocky shoreline, and folklore tales of mermaids dancing under the northern lights. At least I am learning so much by doing the podcast format in this way, so hopefully you enjoyed it also. There's the town. Looks like a smaller town. Small and cozy coastal town. And here we have some archipelago islands on the east side, northeast side of Cranes. Rocky shores. Maybe there are more rocky shores on the southwest side, but this is rendered beautifully. Well done, Microsoft, and all the other partners who made this game. Looks really nice. There's a little small, maybe a yard even, a gathering of houses. And a beautiful sunset behind the mountain. What's the name of the mountain here? Let's see. What's the name of the mountain approximately north of Cranes? The mountain approximately north of Cranes is called Akrafjall. So is this Akrafjall? It stands as a prominent landmark in the region, offering stunning views of the surrounding landscapes. If you're interested in exploring this area, Akrafjall provides not only scenic beauty but also a sense of tranquility near Cranes. So that's Akrafjalls. Is Akrafjalls a non-active volcano? Synonym to that would be a sleeping volcano, but no, I mean Akrafjall. Is that a volcano? What did I do? I crashed. Don't text and fly. God damn it. I'm gonna change to a faster plane, because now I know that this is a longer trip to the northern parts of Iceland. Akrafjall is not a volcano. Yeah, it could be. Whoever knows. I mean, hopefully not. So a crane is not it's not harmed, but I guess technically anything can be a volcano. Or anything cannot be a volcano until it is a volcano, so that's something we do not have here in Finland. Are there small... Oh, there are small plane airports here. Excellent. I'm not gonna take that plane because that plane did not like me. Maybe this one likes me more. But yeah, I have to zoom in more to find the small airfields, airports. So now we are closer to the difficult word. What was the word? Name, sorry. Arskugsandur. Yeah? And the Forest Ghost Story. These two should be in the general area where we are going now. And we should be headed north towards them also. Where's the throttle? There? I flew this plane in an earlier stream where the video feed was not working, so this was a nice plane to fly. And I could fly easily more close to the ground. Nice. Do not dip down. No. All right. So we are airborne again with another plane. Landing gear down. No, up here. Like that. And the VRF map. Are we tuned out? Yep. We should actually be quite close to... Was it Höfdi? Let's see. Try to stay airborne. Höfdi Forest Ghost Story. And we had the explanation from earlier. Yes. Akureyri and Höfdi. I'm gonna use Google Earth again.
Beechcraft Sierra X-ray Golf, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
No, it was Akureyri. We should be... Are we there even? Akureyri is somewhere there. It's in the same fjord. No, we are there. All right, it's on the west side of the fjord, south tip of the fjord. Is this a fjord or a inland sea branch? So that forest there, or that general area from in front of our nose. East side of the southern tip. Of what? I'm gonna ask. Or can I see it here? Eyjafjörður. Is that the island? No, that's the water. So southern tip of Eyjafjörður. And we are heading to the east side of it. And there we have Akureyri, and inside the general area of Akureyri should be the Höfdi forest with its ghost stories. So let's again ask. Tell me more in detail about hefty forest ghost stories. It may be that it explained earlier, but let's.
Beechcraft Sierra X-ray Golf, did you copy?
Could you tell me more in detail about hefty forest ghost stories? Again, it tries to convert to Finnish. English, please.
Beechcraft Sierra X-ray Golf.
It said, the AI said that,
Good day.
I apologize for the confusion, but it seems there might be a misunderstanding. As of my last knowledge update in January 2022, there isn't a well-known hefty forest ghost story associated with Iceland. If this is a specific story or location you're interested in, could you provide more details or clarification? Did it not say earlier? Yeah, I have it answered earlier, and it was the catalyst or the origin for the ghost story told me about it. So forest spirit, yeah, a story circulates about a forest spirit that protects the northern lights. So again, northern lights. In was it Cranes, the rocky shores, the mermaids danced under northern lights, and here in Akureyri, the forest spirit protects the northern lights. Locals believe that by respecting the forest, the auroras reveal themselves even more brilliantly. Yep, alright, so there's a forest spirit. Forest spirit. A guardian of the northern lights. The story suggests that by respecting and cherishing the forest, which is always a good thing, this spirit enhances the brilliance of the auroras that grace the sky above. So this, yeah, in front of our nose, I assume a forestry area, maybe exactly the one beneath us, could be hefty. The hefty forest. I do not know what that means, but, and I'm not sure if I can pronounce it correctly. Let's see. I'm trying to pinpoint it on Google Earth. Here's the. I'm looking at the forms of the shoreline. Yeah, it's exactly here. Yeah. So that's that location. A beautiful scenery, mountainous scenery, with rivers flowing down into the sea, the northern sea. Eikja, what was the word? Into Eyjafjörður, the water area. Now I'm gonna head back, forward, north. And to the second or no, it's not second location up here up north. That what was the word or the place? Sorry. It's the difficult name again. Arskeg Sandur. Yeah. Oh, it's close here. So it's just south of Risei, a lake. No, sorry, a island in Eyjafjörður. And yeah, just south of it. So we see the island in front of us in the distance, and exactly where our right wingtip is now should be the location of Arskegsandur. And what was the tales in the small village of Arskegsandur? There's a tale of a secret viewing spot where locals gather to admire the northern lights. There's a tale of a secret viewing spot where locals gather to admire the northern lights. Legend has it that this place has always been particularly favorable for witnessing the auroras. There's a so it's not a specific location like generally known. It's a tale, maybe again slightly folklorish and mythical. It's a tale, or there's a tale that there is a spot or a location for viewing the northern lights. Well, we're about to fly over it soon, so almost dropped my phone. Tell me more about Arskegsandur. Does it understand me? No? I figured it won't. It actually... Did it speak Icelandic back to me? I take that as a compliment. Thank you, ChatGPT. Could you tell me more about the secret viewing spot and general history of Arskegsandur? It's actually speaking, I believe, Icelandic back to me, maybe? So that must absolutely, with no questions asked, mean that I am actually good at Icelandic. I'm tapping myself on the back. I'm actually gonna wait a second. I can put this in the. Let's see if I have no idea if the. I'm sure that the text-to-speak software does not understand this, but let's try for a short while.
Nazalost, sini se da posto g nesperazum. Prima mam poslietnium azuraranju nanya u sejeknu 2022. Ne postoje obcern informat co, Arskeg Sandor, ili, izgledovici, koja by bila obstapoznata ili povazana s islandum.
Yeah, alright, I have absolutely no idea what jibber jabber that was, but I'm still wanting to know. Maybe I write it. Tell me more about our... how did I write that? Don't text and fly, or drive, or ride a bicycle. Nowadays you see a lot of people, especially younger people, sorry for pointing at this out. Here in Finland, you are driving or bicycling or using your scooters while looking at your phone. Those Pokemons are gonna be captured at some point, so don't try to do it while you are moving in the traffic. Just a side note. It's dangerous. Tell me more about let's see if it understands me now. So we are now on top of it. Soon. Just about. This small village is that tiny village.
Certainly, Odd-Ode. Árskagsander is a small village located in northern Iceland, near Akureyri. Here are some details about Árskagsander. 1. Location. Árskagsander is situated along the shores of Eyjafjörður, the longest fjord in Iceland.
Yep.
Its proximity to Akureyri, the largest town in northern Iceland, makes it accessible for those exploring the region. 2. Eyjafjörður Fjord. The village offers picturesque views of Eyjafjörður, surrounded by mountains and showcasing the natural beauty of Iceland's
For
fjords.
those who are not
3.
looking at the
Whale watching.
YouTube live stream,
Árskagsander
we are
is
looking
known
around
for
at
its
the
whale
mountains.
watching tours. Visitors have the opportunity to embark on boat trips from the village to catch glimpses of various whale species that inhabit the waters of Eyjafjörður. 4. Historical significance. The village has some historical significance, with traces of settlements dating back centuries. Exploring the area can provide insights into Iceland's cultural and historical heritage. 5. Outdoor activities. The surrounding area offers opportunities for outdoor activities, including hiking and enjoying the serene landscapes. 6. Árskagsander Maritime Museum. One notable attraction is the Árskagsander Maritime Museum, which provides insights into the region's maritime history,
Beautiful
showcasing
sunset.
old boats and artifacts. Given its coastal location and the attractions it offers, Árskagsander is a charming destination for those seeking a blend of natural beauty and cultural exploration in northern Iceland. Anything specific you'd like to delve deeper into or explore further?
Yeah, actually it mentioned the settlements dating back centuries. Tell me more specifically about the settlements dating back centuries. Oh, we are getting to the Vikings now, I believe. Sagas, heritage, church, discoveries. I'm gonna copy this also to the text to speech application.
While Árskagsander itself might not be known for extensive settlements dating back centuries, the broader Eyjafjörður region, where Árskagsander is located, has a rich history with traces of human habitation dating back to ancient times. Here are some historical aspects. 1. Viking Age settlements. The Eyjafjörður region has evidence of Viking Age settlements, showcasing the early presence of Norse settlers in Iceland. Archaeological sites in the area have revealed artifacts and structures from this era. 2. Eyjafjörður in sagas. Some of the Icelandic sagas, medieval literary works that recount historical and legendary events, mention places and events in the Eyjafjörður region, offering glimpses into the region's past. 3. Cultural heritage. Traditional farming communities have been established in Eyjafjörður for centuries, contributing to the agricultural history of the region. Exploring the local culture can provide insights into the way of life through different periods. 4. Árskógsandur Church. The Árskógsandur Church, dedicated to Saint Michael, is a historic site in the village. While the current church might not date back centuries, it reflects the continuity of religious and cultural practices in the area. 5. Archaeological discoveries. Ongoing archaeological research in the Eyjafjörður region may uncover additional details about early settlements and activities. As research progresses, more insights into the area's history may emerge. While Árskógsandur itself may not be known for specific ancient settlements, the broader Eyjafjörður region is rich in historical significance, and ongoing studies continue to contribute to our understanding of Iceland's past. If there's a specific era or aspect you're interested in, let me know, and I'll do my best to provide relevant information.
Interesting, really interesting. So, to summarize, Eyjafjörður region has, it's the fjord we are flying over now, as we see the moon in the distance, northwest of us. But yeah, there's a lot of settlements, Viking age settlements, Norse settlers in Iceland,
500.
Icelandic sagas. I want to know more about those. Farming communities established in Eyjafjörður or around it for centuries. Tell me more about the Icelandic sagas nearby Eyjafjörður. This is, I'm saying that the game is beautiful, and it is. Now we are at 110 feet, so let's try not to crash. But also the ChatGPT AI application, it provides so much for the format, so I just have to learn how to use it effectively. Here's about the sagas.
Icelandic sagas are medieval literary works that tell the tales of historical events, heroes, and legendary figures. While Eyjafjörður itself is not as prominently featured in the sagas as some other regions in Iceland, there are connections and mentions of events in the broader northern area. Here are a couple of points related to the Icelandic sagas and Eyjafjörður. 1. Halfdanr Saga Bránafostra. This saga is one of the sagas that mentions events in the Eyjafjörður region.
Alright.
It tells the story of Halfdan, a farmer's son who becomes a famous poet and eventually travels to the king's court. 2. Gréta's Saga Asmundarsonar, the saga of Grétar the Strong. While not directly centered around Eyjafjörður, Gréta's saga is one of the most famous Icelandic sagas and provides a glimpse into the medieval society of Iceland. Grétar, the protagonist, encounters various locations and landscapes throughout Iceland, including the northern regions. 3. Historical and cultural insights. The sagas offer valuable insights into the historical and cultural context of medieval Iceland. They provide details about social structures, legal systems, and the lives of early settlers. 4. Húsavík and Skagafjörður sagas. Nearby regions, such as Húsavík and Skagafjörður, have sagas associated with them. Husavik is known for being mentioned in several sagas, including Orsdrapa and Skagafjörður as linked to the saga of Gisla Surshiner. While Eyjafjörður might not be the central focus of a specific saga, exploring nearby regions and sagas can provide a broader understanding of the historical narrative and cultural richness of northern Iceland. If there's a specific saga or aspect you're interested in, feel free to let me know.
Fascinating. I'm gonna dive into Finnish mythology in another stream also. But for now we are staying in Iceland. Also here up in the or more up in the north than Finland. But yeah, that's generally the Eyjafjörður region. There's so much to ask the chat and fly over. I'm looking back at my first questions for the AI. There was mentioned the church here, but I'm not sure if I can find it. I assume it's a old church. But yeah, we flew over from, was it Kefja? I don't remember the name of the airport. Something with the K. And then over Reykjavik in the night, and also over Akrain was the name of the village with the mermaids that dance under northern lights. And now we are north of Akureyri at the Eyjafjörður fjord, and we just heard about the sagas and the history and the settlers of earlier times. Now there's 2 points left. Exploring the haunting beauty of Vatnajökull National Park, and the second one is historical perspective in Þingvellir National Park. So 2 national parks. Vatnajökull, I'm gonna use Google Earth again. What? Vatnajökull. How far away is that? Oh, it's the immense and the gigantic glacier. Southeast, in the southeast area of Iceland. Maybe we can take an airport from there. And what was the second one? Þingvellir. I'm not sure how to say that. Þingvellir. That was more close to Reykjavik. So it's there. Oh, it's at the lake. Yeah, alright. Let's go to Vatnajökull first. Can I main menu, and hopefully there's a small airfield close by. Let's zoom out. So there. Yeah, there are small airports. Great. I'm gonna ask about the place in more detail. How do I write it? Tell me can't speak. It actually wrote down exactly what I rambled. Tell me more about Vatnajökull National Park, its history, its sagas and folklores, and what it represents in nowadays Iceland. Why in Finnish again? English, please. Yeah, alright. So now, which way are we heading? Approximately west. West, southwest, yeah. So on our right or northern side should be a gigantic glacier, yep. We are, I believe, at the right place. If we can ascend, securely. And we are airborne. No, not that. Landing gear up. Landing gear, landing gear, landing gear. It's still repeating in my head from the earlier plane when I killed the power. Now we are ascending and slowly tilting to the right, so we head north to Vatnajökull.
Vatnajökull. 1. Story and sagas. Vatnajökull is Europe's largest glacier, concealing many stories and legends.
Europe's largest.
While the glacier itself is not directly tied to specific Icelandic sagas, its impressive presence may have inspired local folklore. 2. Cultural history. Glaciers have been part of Icelandic cultural history, often appearing in old stories and poems. They may symbolize both beauty and dangers, and locals have respected their majesty. 3. Today, the Vatnajökull region is now a national park, preserving the unique nature around the glacier. It's also one of Iceland's 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. 4. Tourism and adventures. The glacier area is a popular tourist destination, where visitors can experience the beauty of the glacier and participate in various adventurous activities, such as glacier hiking and snowmobiling. 5. Climate change and conservation. Like many glaciers worldwide, Vatnajökull is affected by climate change. The melting of glaciers is a concern globally, and efforts are made to raise awareness and implement conservation measures. 6. Environmental significance. Beyond its cultural and touristic aspects, Vatnajökull plays a crucial role in the environment. It influences weather patterns, supports diverse ecosystems, and its conservation is vital for preserving Iceland's natural heritage. Vatnajökull's significance extends from historical tales to environmental conservation, making it a multifaceted and important part of Icelandic culture and nature. If there's a specific aspect you'd like to explore further, feel free to let me know.
So a really significant natural formation and location. Snowmobiling. I'm not sure. Are there any avalanche risks here, but here we are flying over north. We have another plane also nearby somewhere, but I have live air traffic on, so maybe it's actually a real plane. It's high above us, so hopefully no problems there. But yeah, we are now entering the glacier part, flying approximately northeast over the glacier. Actually gonna ask it how big it is. How big of an area does Vatnajökull Glacier cover? Know what? Its area is about 8,100 square kilometers. Huge! Huge glacier. And it is melting, sadly, as oh so many glaciers in the northern and southern pole are claimed to. And all because of you know what? Global warming and so on. Here are two wider squares for some reason. Is there a... there are actually two small houses or cottages or whatever on top of the... almost in the middle of the glacier. Oh no, there's several. Let's fly slightly lower down over them. Maybe for research. Funny, I'm almost touching the glacier's top, and I'm at 6,000 or over 6,000 feet. Oh, the glacier is actually continuing. I thought I was more or less in the middle of the glacier, but nope. This is interesting. So there's a ridge I'm flying over now, and yeah, I could not have been more wrong. So alright, I was just at the southernmost tip of the glacier. Yeah, 8,100 square kilometers. I'm gonna let that sink in for a moment. It's white as long until the horizon, and I'm at 7,000 feet almost, and the horizon is white. The whole glacier has spread out in front of me. This is humongous. But yeah, there are, assuming that the flight simulator is rendering colors the right way, like in real nature, we have darker, like more melted parts on the south side of the glacier that seem to run down as rivers to the sea. And yeah, it definitely looks like a melting southern edge of the Vatnajökull glacier. This is a huge glacier. I'm gonna ask about more sagas. Are there more? No, wrong. Let's try that again. Can you tell me about more detailed folklore and sagas regarding the Vatnajökull glacier area? Again Finnish. No, I want you to do it in English. Yeah, alright. Again, nothing specific. Let's hear. Let's hear again what the AI has to say.
While specific sagas directly tied to Vatnajökull may not be prevalent, many elements of Icelandic folklore and tales of legends are intertwined with nature, glaciers, and mountains. Here are some broader themes and folklores that might be associated with the Vatnajökull region. 1. Guardians of the glacier. Like many other glaciers, the surroundings of Vatnajökull may be adorned with tales of mythical beings or guardians, often spirits of nature, who protect the glacier and its secrets. 2. Hidden worlds. Icelandic folklore often includes hidden worlds or realms inhabited by magical creatures. These hidden realms might be imagined to exist within the vast and remote landscapes surrounding Vatnajökull. 3. Nature's forces. Folklore often attributes natural phenomena to supernatural forces. Vatnajökull, being a massive glacier, might be featured in stories highlighting its awe-inspiring power and the respected commands. 4. The impact of glacial changes. Considering the ongoing changes in glaciers globally, including Vatnajökull, contemporary folklore might emerge around the environmental impact of these changes, emphasizing the need for conservation and respect for nature. 5. Historical events in the vicinity. Stories of historical events, settlers, and explorers in the broader southeastern region of Iceland could indirectly influence the folklore associated with Vatnajökull. While these themes are not specific sagas, they reflect the cultural and imaginative connections that Icelandic folklore often has with the natural world. If there's a particular aspect you're interested in exploring further, feel free to let me know.
Stories of fictional events, settlers, and explorers in the broader southeastern region of Iceland could indirectly influence the folklore associated with Vatnajökull. Yeah. Guardians of the Glacier. Sounds slightly like a well-established superhero movie franchise, but with an Icelandic twist. I'm not gonna fly over the whole glacier with my slightly underpowered plane for that specific job, so I'm gonna try to land. May the guardians of the glacier be with me when I try to do this dangerous feat and land on top of the glacier before we head to the next national park. Down on the power, flaps down, landing gear down. Oh, it's actually really good at slowing down the plane. And I have absolutely no idea if I can land this kind of aircraft on a glacier. Is the game gonna let the wheels on the landing gear roll, or do I need skis? Do I need skis under the plane? We're about to find out. I'm at 7,500 feet and descending further, speed at approximately 100 knots and lowering as I speak. This is so tranquil and calm. White glacier as long as I can see. Sorry, I'm gonna focus a little bit, as I have not landed a plane not once successfully in this game. Maybe this glacier landing is the first one. Yeah, alright, we're at 5,400 feet, but we're soon landing because we're so high up. This seems smooth. Do not overcorrect. I overcorrected earlier. Oh. No! God damn it! I undercorrected. So we have not landed successfully, but the landing was, or the glacier seemed solid, like asphalt or something, so maybe it's possible to land there. Now the last one, the national park, should be at the lake here. What was the name of this national park? The sorry, I have to guide our pets here at home at the same time. What was the name? Just a moment, trying to find the oh, let's take the geothermal wonders of the Golden Circle. That's something Iceland is known for. Geysers. Where are geysers located in Iceland? Geothermal wonders. Southwestern part of the country. So back to Reykjavik and such. Within the geothermal active zone known as the Haukadalur geothermal valley. Haukadalur is a part of the large geothermal area in the valley of the river Vita. H-V-I-T-A. Huita. The most famous geyser in the region is geyser itself. Alright, so geyser is a name of a geyser or a water jet. I don't know what to call it. From which the English word geyser is derived. Alright. However, geyser, however, is not as active as it once was. The neighboring geyser Strokkur is more reliable and erupts approximately every 5 to 10 minutes, shooting a column of water and steam into the air. The geothermal area is a popular tourist destination. Again, about the tourism, the good and the bad regarding Icelandic tourism, or tourism in Iceland. And part of the renowned Golden Circle route, which also includes other attractions like Pingvellir National Park and Gulfoss Waterfall. If you're planning to explore geysers in Iceland, Haukadalur is the place to visit. Alright, so here's the boat, like two flies on one smack, or what's the phrase or saying. But it's the Ping or Dingvellir National Park and Gullfoss waterfall and a general area of geysers, they're all in the same area. Is the same general area. So let's head to the Pingvellir there. And which one is it? There's the lake. That's a large lake. No, it's that one, maybe. Trying to. Is it that one? Yeah, alright. North of this, is that the lake? I believe it is. Do we have a... What is the closest, where is the closest airport? Even a small one. Oh, a small one. Nothing in the northern side. So we have to take off in Reykjavik. But I'm gonna take a slightly faster plane and hopefully I can use it properly. There's a jet plane. Can I fly slow with this Textron Aviation Cessna Citation CJ4? I have no idea. Let's see. And is the airport airstrip long enough? Questions about to be answered. I'm gonna use this plane if this is... well. I'm gonna use whatever plane is fast enough and can fly slow enough and is nimble enough. Sorry for that. Oh, it's a grass airstrip, is it? Yep. YOLO, right? It seems. I'm gonna give it full throttle. Full brakes, full throttle. Release the brakes. Oh no. Yeah, we're not gonna make it, I think. Or are we? Are we? Just about before the treetops. Just about. Flaps. Like that. Landing gear. I have to do it from inside maybe. Speed brakes. Flaps. Gonna take down on the throttle because this is a fast airplane and we want to be somewhat close to the ground so we can see something. Now I can actually see the lake, and north of that lake, I'm gonna just figure out what the name of the lake is, but north of it should be... No, landing gear. Up. Is it up? Yeah? No! Yep, alright, we're flying. 5,000 feet. can we calm down the plane? We're not obligated to, or we don't have to fly super fast now. It was closer than I thought actually. But yeah, Pingvellir. Tell me more about Pingvellir, the area, its history and its significance in Icelandic culture. Yeah, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. I remember reading that earlier.
Thingvellir. 1. Geography. Located in southwestern Iceland, Thingvellir is a national park and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It sits on the boundary between the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates, showcasing dramatic geological features. 2. Historical significance. Thingvellir holds immense historical importance as the site of the world's first known parliament, the Galingi, Althing, *.
First known parliament.
Established in 930 AD, the Althing was an assembly where leaders from different regions gathered to discuss laws, settle disputes, and make important decisions. 3.
You learn something every day.
Political and judicial center. The Althing continued to meet at Thingvellir until 1798, making it one of the longest-running parliaments in the world. The site served not only as a political center but also as a judicial one, with a law where laws were recited. 4. Cultural symbolism. Thingvellir is a symbol of Iceland's cultural heritage and independence. It represents the early democratic practices of the Icelandic people and their commitment to preserving their unique identity. 5. Scenic beauty. Beyond its historical and cultural significance, Thingvellir is renowned for its stunning landscapes. The park features the Silfra Fissure, where visitors can snorkel or dive in crystal-clear waters between the tectonic plates. 6. Rift Valley. The park is situated in a rift valley caused by the separation of the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates. This geological phenomenon is visible in the form of cliffs and fissures, creating a captivating natural setting. 7. Continued tradition. Even today, Thingvellir remains an important site for national events and gatherings. It hosts the national celebration of Iceland's independence on June 17th each year. Thingvellir is a living testament to Iceland's rich history, its commitment to democratic principles, and the awe-inspiring forces of nature shaping the island. It's a must-visit destination for those exploring the cultural and geological wonders of Iceland. Anything specific you'd like to delve into further?
A few points. So, for me at least, the significance as being the first, was it parliament? Was it the world? Ever? At least as far as we humans know. And Rift Valley, or the meeting place of tectonic plates. Yeah, of course, there's a lot of geothermal and tectonic activity in Iceland, but as this is the spot, or one of the spots, and I'm wondering if I can see it from above, like a pattern. On our left side there's a long crevice, and I believe every fjord like there's also on our underneath us or slightly on our right side a long crevice. So maybe, and yeah, actually, if you look at the general pattern of the mountains or mountain ranges, it looks like there are these backbones of big creatures. My fantasy is running wild, but yeah, I'm imagining something like that. The mountain ranges are continuous and they have these long patterns, or they draw these long patterns in the otherwise relatively it's not flat ground, but the highland is flatter than the mountain ranges that draw these long continuous sharp tops or peaks. And I'm curious if there are geysers in the game. Maybe I can actually ask the AI about the geysers specifically in the game. Let's see. Are there... Oh, there. Can't speak English. Can't speak and are speaking even worse now, but bear with me. Are there specific geysers in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 in Iceland? I forgot the name about the national park again. Ingvellir or Pingvellir or something like that. Yes, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 includes realistic depictions of various geysers in Iceland, providing a stunning virtual experience of the country's unique geothermal features. While geysers itself might not... While geyser, the original, the OG water spitting hole in the ground itself might not be as active in the simulator, you can explore the vibrant eruption of Strokkur in the Haukadalur geothermal valley. Strokkur is one of the most active geysers globally and is known for erupting regularly, making it a captivating sight in the simulator. So there is a Strokkur. Strokkur. Let's see. Google Earth. Strokkur with 2 Ks. Tourist. Alright, I can find it here. And relative to where I am, it's northeast from here. Oh, I'm actually quite close to it. Gonna kill the engines, or maybe slightly 10% or something like that. So I'm looking at the Google map and referencing, or yeah, I'm comparing Google Earth with the VRF map I have open in the game. And now we should be heading for Strokkur. It should be south of the glacier we're seeing in our video feed gameplay right now. Maybe it's that one. No. There's the 2 white dots. Southwest and southeast of the glacier, and the one further east, south of it, approximately where our nose is right now, should be Strokkur. The glacier, or the, yeah. It's weird to say glacier when you now know it's the actual name of the OG one, the original one. Alright. Beautiful scenery, and that's a volcano, right? What's the volcano northwest of Reykjavik? That must be a volcano. Snæfellsjökull. Is it located south to southwest of a glacier? Oh, no, there seems to be a slight confusion. Snæfellsjökull is a glacier-capped volcano. So yeah, but I think it's, I still think it's this one. So that's Snæfellsjökull, a glacier-capped volcano located on the Snæfellsnes Peninsula in the western Iceland, east-west, yeah. It is situated to the west of Reykjavik. West of Reykjavik, not south to southwest. No. West of Reykjavik is water. Right? It's at the coast. East of Reykjavik. To the east of Reykjavik, the notable glacier-capped volcano is Vatnajökull. So Snæfellsjökull and then Vatnajökull. It is the largest glacier in Iceland and... Wait a second. Is Vatnajökull the fudging big glacier in... No, it's not that one. It's more there. I don't know. That's a volcano. And now we're actually flying past not glacier, the geyser I was originally flying to. Strokkur, yeah. Strokkur. I'm gonna head or tilt to the left. Maybe I can look at Google Earth and see. No? Yes, no? OK Glacier. Is that OK Glacier? I don't know. The one that looks like a volcano. Let's, yeah, I'm gonna focus on the geyser. What was the name again? Something with double K. Strokkur. Strokkur, yeah, Strokkur. And it should be... I'm not sure if the game renders it. Don't stall. I'm trying to slow down. It should be somewhere here. At this altitude of 6,400 I cannot see it. Strokkur. South of this glacier. Right, slightly right. Is that the one? There's so many crevices and holes here, so I have absolutely no idea. This may be it. Maybe? It's not spitting out anything right now. Can I get a picture of it in Google Online or something? Strokkur. Strokkur aerial view. Maybe? It's a hole in the ground, of course. Oh, this is so beautiful. We are flying south towards the sunset as we try to find Strokkur. This is gonna be the last location. The last location we are visiting. If we can find it. We are close to it, I'm sure. Oh, there. What's that? Something slightly orange. But I do not think that is a... Maybe it's a glacier? I'm actually curious if there is a... If there is a live glacier. Oh, landing gear is back. It's not liking when I'm flying. We're at 2,400 feet, but we got the 500 feet warning. Yep, again. But I am trying to find Strokkur. Where is Strokkur? We are in the general area where it should be. We're gonna fly over this again because on top of this highland hill, not hill, I mean it's a mountain, I'm sure, almost 3,000 feet. So, but yeah, there was a hole in the ground, a large hole in the ground. Slightly more throttle, so we don't lose the control of our aircraft. Oh, as I said that we are almost crashing. Do not stall. We're close to stalling. More throttle, more throttle. Come on, come on. Power. Give me more power. Have to be fast. Here's the hole. Trying to move the camera. Is this Trokkur? It's not active. Yeah, it's not active. Sorry, spoke off the microphone. I'm seriously trying to find... That may be actually Strokkur we flew over. But it's not like shooting out water as we speak. Or steam. Absolutely gorgeous landscape. Even that this is only a game or a simulation, but a game essentially the forest in the calmest time of the year in Iceland. I'm not sure what Kamos is in Icelandic, and if I would Google it I could not pronounce it correctly. Is that Strokkur? There's another hole. Large hole in the ground. Let's see. This plane is fast, but it's not the best in tighter maneuvering practices, so have to be patient as I turn it around. I'm sure we have flown over some geysers, but I can positively and fully understand, or not fully, but I can understand why there are sagas and folklores and stuff and mythical stories about whatever and whoever and in Icelandic mythology, because this is stunning and it's just beautiful. I'm gonna kill the power. I'm focusing as I tilt right and try to see if these geysers like there. Everybody look. No? I don't know. I'm gonna try to land the plane and call it a day and do more some other time. Flaps. Where can I land it? I could land it on an airfield. But where's the fun in that? Trying to land it somewhere in the terrain is much more fun. Not making it too easy for us. Oh, I missed. Let's see if down in the valley there's a flat spot. I missed the top of the mountain, so don't hit the trees, Oh, beautiful scenery again. More green this time. But everything flows to some direction. This looks flat. Is that water? No. No. Slowly. Do not overcorrect. There's trees. Are we hitting the trees? Oh! Ooh, almost. Too bumpy. We got a whiplash, but yeah. I genuinely thank you whoever found it interesting enough to watch this. Gonna continue on a regular basis. maybe put up a schedule in Discord. But yeah, main thing that I'm gonna do is on a regular basis, and hopefully you enjoyed this at least at as much as I do. And please share, give me a like and follow, and I'll see you in the next one.